It is Monday, May 23rd, and we are recapping the Gate of Life service from Sunday, May 22nd.
My name is Tony.
And my name is James, and we're from the Gate of Life Worship Band, and this is your Gate of Life recap.
I know who goes before me. I know who stands behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. The one who reigns forever.
So the reading for this week was from Romans chapter 6, verses 1 through 11. And the reading was very redundant, talking about how the way that Jesus died is the way that we died, and how our sins are washed away through baptism, and Jesus' resurrection was how we should be resurrected. But yet, because we died, or he died in sin, we will die in sin. We will be washed by the water of baptism. And in case you didn't get it, he'd repeat it again for you and tell you the same thing over and over again.
I think the really big point to take away from Romans is that by Jesus' death and resurrection, he escaped death. Like that. By that whole action of rising again, he escaped the chains of death, he broke it. And in return, when we're baptized, and that symbolizes our death, and when we rise back up out of the waters, we're resurrected in Christ, that sin no longer has a hold on us. So, that's pretty cool. We had a reading from John today. God stated that Jesus came not to condemn us, but to save us. And I think sometimes, especially going through Romans and walking through that with Paul preaching how unworthy and unrighteous we are, we get caught in the cycle of self-condemning and believing that we are not worthy. Jesus didn't come to remind us that we are condemned to that, but that he saved us and that we would rise again in his name and in God's grace and love. So that sin no longer has a hold on us. The chains will break away. All right, so the sermon today, Pastor Jason said that, God gives such a great sacrifice, and in doing so, the generous gift is going to be overwhelming, and that gift is that we are free of our sins.
We had the signature from a hockey player who, at the time, he didn't think that signature would be important, but the hockey player told him to hold on to it because someday it may be worth something. And then he went on to make great things of himself.
So did he save that signature?
I think he saved one signature, but then he had other ones that he did not. But yeah, that was cool to keep around. He talked about his soccer team and how he's a disappointment to his soccer team because he broke his cleats. He ran all the way down the yard and ended up limping, and his cleat came off of his shoe and split in half. So it's a symbol of his game and how he plays with his team, and how he knows that he's an embarrassment and a disappointment to his team, but yet he can envision himself making great strides and doing great things.
Jason goes on to say that our body is 100% centered, and our consciousness, where Jesus dwells and where his love and where God's grace dwells, is 100% same. And so with his story with soccer, he put a lot of this belief in his body and trying to do it on his own, and that he would be able to accomplish these great things just with his body. And we have to remember that our bodies are of this earth, and that without Jesus, they are 100% sinners. They're still capable of sinning in their earthly ways, and it's that our conscience that is where Jesus dwells, and the lessons that we learn in the grace of God and that love dwells. So 100% saint. And so it is that combination that helps us fulfill his grace, and we have received that because Jesus has died for our sins, that he has died and he was resurrected and he has escaped death.
Next week, we will be continuing on with Romans in Romans 10, 5 through 13, and Romans 11, 33 through 36.
And the gospel will be John, chapter 21, verse 25.
All right, now go be disciples of Christ. We have much more work to do, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Nothing can separate us from the love of Jesus. What can stand against us when we stand as one?
This is our YouTube channel for the Gate of Life service at Bethel Lutheran in Rochester, Minnesota. You can subscribe to our channel and keep track of what we've done each week throughout our services. We also have a Facebook page. It's called The Gate of Life, make sure you look through Rochester, Minnesota.
Bye.